This is a quick walkthrough, well no it's not quick, of the Dartmoor Naturehood project, and I started from across the street so you can see that this path is used by school kids to get to school. And you can see we have some of our Xerces monkey flowers over there. That's a Reeves other monkey flower. This is our native seed library in here. We've got some hummingbird sage, a volunteer what we think is pumpkin. We've got the asters planted along here, coming up in various areas. Let me switch over here real quick to some of the sages from other areas also. You can see our poppies. This area is on our homegrown national park. Our Native Plant Society, again coming down, walking through. We actually had a very large amount of damage in this area January 22nd from a storm that just came all the way through here, but things recovered nicely. The water was actually coming right here like a river path. We've got our purple needle grass over here. We've got all kinds, oops, monarch just flew over there. Natives. There's our monarch, because we do have some milkweed tucked in here in our monarch way station. Another one of our milkweeds over here that we just got into the ground on this side. Our white sage here. We've got the signs for kids. We've got a few non-natives in this area over here mixed in with our natives. This was the first area that was done, and well-meaning parents who wanted to help with the butterfly garden contributed to some of this. You can see we have our Xerces sign. We have a book library for kids. So we have the book library here. Our butterfly sign is one that got washed away in the storms that came through. So this is a storm drain ravine, and you'll see in a moment how things changed. But anyway, so we've got like our apricot mallow. I love the butterflies coming through. And the white sage, we've got some buckwheat over here, another white sage, more apricot mallow over there. On this side of the path, which has been a bit newer, some of the areas that we're working on, you can see we're bringing our plants down this way, and we just mulched here this week. We ran out of mulch. I've got to go get another load of mulch. So we're continuing working on that area there. We've got to do some cleanup behind there. We are still trying to continue with things this way. You can see that there's a ton of invasive plants that we're removing. That hillside that's back there, that's an easement behind someone's house, and we already got permission for planting there, so they already gave us that permission, and they mowed it down that far, and we're hoping to drop a bunch of mulch on it to start getting it ready. And then back over to, this is the school, back over to this side, you can see that the plants are all located through here. We do have a cleanup for weeds planned in June. This is all visible from the school for the kids. Neighborhood kids explore through here. We were cleaning up grasses just the other day and have to pile them there till we get to the next phase. Oh, I just saw a bumblebee down here on our, let's see if I can find it. There it is. And more of the sages over here. And then as you follow through this area, we are clearing these spaces on this side and working to get that done. We're slowly clearing areas through here that we do have this nightshade already established and doing well. There's been wisteria here for a long time. That's still going. So we're slowly working through this very large area and trying to remove invasives and plant native plants. So there's a ton of invasives, but this runs all alongside this school. We've got some goldenrod that we had planted in there. We planted an oak over here. So the vervain is in here. We have to clear some stuff away from it. That was from our Xerces kit. And there's one that's blooming. Again, that storm that came through really made a lot more weeds for us, unfortunately. This whole area flooded and it just took what we had cleared and washed away a few plants, but we didn't lose too many. This is a mountain mahogany. Underneath here we've got another Rebs, and this is our bee plant forest. So we took the bee plants from the Xerces kit and we did plant them here. We did them together in a grouping because this is not overly in the sun. It worked well and they seemed to like. We planted one separate and it didn't do so great. We planted them closer together and it just did fabulous. We've got some Cacalia back there. We've got the Artemisia here. This is the, God, it smells so good. The one, of course, native to our area. This, and we lost a couple plants. This is spiny redberry, which the Hermes copper uses, super rare here in San Diego County. Hermes copper is endangered and listed on the federal reserve. This is the other garden that we were able to establish. I want to make sure I can show that the school backs up right to here. And this garden is seen from the kids' area. And this is all native plants also, with various plants from Xerces and some that we had donated and moved around. And you can see like some of the stuff going on over here, but in the school we'll actually be putting a native garden area into here. And for that one we actually did receive a grant from Wild Ones, which we were really excited about. Because there's only one chapter in San Diego that will incorporate over to there also. I don't want to get any kids in here. But so we put the mulch in, we cleared a bunch of weeds. There's a vegetable garden that is right next to it, and we will have a tie-in of pollinators to food with somebody providing education in the school. I'm going to walk back through here. Slowly we have been getting permission to plant on the sides like this ice plant to be able to try to help remove plants that would actually be invasive and change over. So again, this garden that goes all the way up to the school. This easement we've been able to start planting on as well, but we still obviously have a ways to go, but we're able to get some mulch on it before. This area does have plants and some bushes that are coming through, but I know the poppies are the most visible. This leads back to and you can see all the flowers come in to my established garden area that actually used to be ice plant also. But so we're still looking to plant on this easement, which we already have permission from the property owners there to do. And then garden that is established, another butterfly coming through. And this one has a mixture of the natives, the cultivars, and a lot of natives, and a few non-natives. Some because they were here, and others because it's a good example to show people that you can mix and match if it is something that they want to do. But this area is my established garden, and you can see that like ours is all filled in, but this used to all be ice plant, and now it is a very thriving habitat. Again, the school back here, so we're trying to work and get them to see how much we can do, because this is wasted space and is a great opportunity for conservation. And then we have the other area here. This is kind of a dead man zone that was not anybody's property, so went ahead and developed it and made it look nice. And back again looking towards my property over there.